Hello, everybody. Oh, I don't have my light on again. Oh my god. Hold on. On my little treadmill. Walkie. Ah, there we go. Oh my god. Cool. Alright, welcome everybody. I'm here in my lovely pink shirt because I'm a manly man and I don't care about wearing pink. I'm gonna wear pink. How's it going, everybody? How are we doing? We good? Who do we have in here? Fudg about it, Elliot Patterson, Lotmo Crypto, Cons, Hemen, Darwish. Let's turn the treadmill up a little bit. Where did we get to? Alexander, Joe, Jim, Lucas. Welcome, everybody. If there's anyone that hasn't said hello yet, please say hello. And we will make a start in just a minute. This is slightly off center again, I think, because I just hit the edge of, hold on. Okay, alright, we're back. Delta 9, sausages. I actually had sausages for my lunch. I had some nice sausages from the butchers with some eggs and some mushrooms and some leafy greens for extra fiber content. Chris Pestle, welcome. Okay, alright, I still need to turn this treadmill up a little bit more. I'm so unprepared. I was literally in the middle of trading and I had to stop to come here and do this for you guys. All right, 2.5 kilometers an hour. David Urban's in the house as well. Welcome. Okay, what do we want to start with? Bitcoin? Should we start with Bitcoin? So, I mean, Bitcoin is actually the most boring thing out there right now, but we'll start with it. And, oh my god, I've moved this too far because now I'm too far off center the other side. Right, anyway, where are we? Daily open held, we got this move up so far today into the points of control of this little range. So this is the POC of this previous range that we had before the start of the week, that Sunday dump that we got. Moving back in, and we're now back testing this point of control. Now, if you move this along, okay, we're kind of stuck between two POCs. So we have this point of control, which was an MPOC previously. If you drag it all the way back over here, okay, then we're actually holding this one as support. So this zone between 26k and 26,600 is a bit of a sticky one right now. Not too many trades to be had there. We've really got to wait to get a break and a hold either above or below either side. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting on. Until we get that, I'm not really trading this very much. Like, I'm going to show you a chart. Look, this is why, right? Crypto right now. I love crypto. I love it. I love crypto. I sound like BitBoy. But right now it's not giving us that much to trade. I did take a short on TRB earlier on. I'll show you that in just a second. As of yet, haven't traded Bitcoin. The last trade I took was actually the long from back here, closed out at that. And then the last couple of days I've just been having fun with legacy markets. I've taken so far today, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trades on the NASDAQ and the ES. And every single one of them a winner. Because I'm a legend. But anyway, you look at this chart, it's just like pointless, right? Nothing really going on. Holding the POC, I don't like having trades around the point of control, they're just silly. And then you look at this, and I know it doesn't look like much, but oh my god, it's like so nice and technical. Sorry, I'm not trading on. Look at the NASDAQ today. It's like you're actually getting movement, like real movement, market structure, opens, VWAP, all acting like fantastically well. So we anchor a VWAP onto here, and we can just see the respect that this is getting, okay? VWAP is confluence. This move up earlier, back into the open, was just as we had our unemployment data and GDP data coming out of the US. I took a short there, once again closed it at VWAP way too early. So I closed out this really early, missed the whole move, but then had to go live just afterwards, so it's fair enough. And now we're just, seeing what happens at the open. So this, as a session so far, these are a couple of trades I've taken. I've also had little scalps. I took a long from down here somewhere. I can't even remember. I've just been in the zone. Just been in the zone, but these are the ones that were like properly planned out in advance, ones that I wanted to take, ones that I was sharing both on Twitter and in I've tried to share what I can, but it's all like kind of fast-paced at the moment, so as I get more of this stuff. More stuff for the journal. I'm going to be throwing some new content out there on these kind of strategies very soon, and the models that I use in order to trade the NASDAQ and the ES, but man, like it's really, really, really nice to trade. Like this one yesterday that I caught on ES, on the S&P 500. It's just so simple. It's so simple. And yet it led to like the reversal of the entire market, and we headed all the way up here. Now, I never closed it. I closed this shit here. I made like a couple of grand, but I could have made like $10,000 or something if I just held it. So it's frustrating, but I mean, it's nice. It's actually moving. Whereas you go onto Bitcoin and it's like, okay, it is, but I can't really, I don't know. It just doesn't feel to me like it's doing very much right now. But maybe it's just because I'm not really looking at it too much. Anyway, we'll get back to it. Maybe we need to look at the 1 minute time frame a little bit more. I can see that, look, it's not one. Yeah. Structure on the ES looks a bit nicer, doesn't it? But yeah, we'll do some TA. We'll do some other stuff. I need to pour myself a glass of water. Hold on. Whoa! don't try and walk back on the treadmill whilst holding a glass of water. Okay. And everybody, please do hit the likes on your way in. I do really, really appreciate it. So any kind of support, any engagement that you can give by talking in the chat, by hitting the like button, and anything else is always very appreciated. Maybe I can share this. I went on I did a random post on Twitter earlier. Did anyone see it? I'm going to share this just before we get into the TA, because I feel it's kind of important and it's not something I do very often at all. But here we go. Look, so I wrote this earlier. So basically saying, I plug my business about 2 times a year because I'm a trader first, a content creator second, a teacher third, a shit poster fourth, and a paid group leader somewhere right down at the bottom. And that's true. Like it's always been the case. I'm terrible at marketing. I'm terrible at running this as a business. It just doesn't really work. But I make money from trading, and I'm one of the very few people that actually do content creation where I can honestly say that. I make my money from trading. I do not make money from doing this business. I mean, if the business grew and I actually put some more effort into it, sure, it would do. But I make my money trading, and I can honestly say that that's how I make my money. Now, but today I'm going to give it a plug. I run a trading community called Torch Crypto. We have thousands of hours of educational content. We do live trading sessions on a daily basis. We have a community of amazing traders at your fingertips who are active all day, every day. We are developing new strategies and trading models all the time. So this is what we're doing on the legacy markets, looking into other stuff, other ways in which to make money, other ways in which to trade. We're trading crypto, indices, Forex, commodities, and more. We're transparent in the trades we take. Okay, yesterday I almost blew an account and ended up in some pretty good profit, but I'm transparent about that. I like to think I am anyway. No, I am. We're profitable and have proven that over the course of almost 3 years. Like, we wouldn't still be here in a bear market if we weren't profitable traders as part of the community. Like, there's no way you can work for like 3 years doing this if you're not a profitable trader. You'll just get blown out and you'll end up disappearing like most people do. Anyway, if you join the crew, I give you my word that your trading will improve as a result. We're a small community of profitable traders. I shouldn't read when I'm walking. The great thing about the bear market is those that are still here in the crew are trading well. Bad traders have all given up and quit by now, blah, 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 blah. And here's some ways in which you can support the community, either by joining the crew, referral links, they make us like pennies, but every little helps, or just simply by engaging and simply by sharing the content, helping get this out to other people, helping to spread the word about what we do. And hopefully that means that other people can find out about us. And then we can continue doing what we're doing, okay? Because that is the most important thing. Like, you guys, without you supporting what we do, we wouldn't be here. Like, I would very happily sit on my ass all day long and just trade. I can do that. But I don't want to do that. I enjoy doing this. So that's where you guys come in, because without you, I can't continue to do this. Anyway, we shall continue. If you would like to join the crew and you would consider doing that, then take yourself over to torrescrypto.com and you can click join the crew here, okay? We're working on some lovely new content. I've been working on a ton of educational content. I might, over the next couple of weeks, take a little bit of a step back from trading just to focus on getting that finished. I hope you guys don't mind if I do that, but I might need to do that because at the moment I'm spending so much time trading that I don't have much time to do the educational content. Elliot Patterson, the Elite, I actually might need to take this off the website. This was something that we tried initially. It was an idea I had. And based off the feedback, I think it needed a little bit more work. So there's a wait list for this. If you click Become Elite, you can put yourself onto the wait list. But as of yet, there's like nothing solid in place for it. So this is the crew membership. And that is, yeah, that's that basically. $99 a month, $249 for 3 months, $449 for 6 months, $799 for a year. Okay. So yeah, if you want to support, it's not very much, a cup of coffee every day. So just stop buying cups of coffee every day. Make yourself some, like, get yourself a little pot of like shitty instant coffee. Still gives you the same buzz. Put that money into Torres Crypto. Or something like that, I don't know. Stop drinking beer, then you'll have the money. That's what I've done, and I feel like 10 times better since I've stopped drinking beer. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up because I hate doing that. I hate doing it, I hate doing that. But I have to do it sometimes. And now let's get back to the charts. Still nothing's actually moving. So let me go over here onto TRB actually. USDT. Did I do it on this chart? Yes. Oh wow, it has actually bounced since then. So I took a little short earlier on. This is like simple stuff. Was just looking at, yeah, basically getting a short. I had a scalp short, closed that at that VWAP, that anchored VWAP. And now, probably at this stage, looking for a move up here. So anyone who is, I mean, you could short again now, but I'd love to see price come up here again. That's $60 to $62, taking out these highs and then giving another opportunity to go short after that. That's a decent little bounce that it's had from here. So yeah, fair. Get down from that treadmill. Yeah. I also need to, when I'm on the treadmill, I need to get a mic stand that puts the microphone above my face. Tonster, another promo code giveaway, last summer sale, gonna end next month's subscription. Well, that's the thing, like, I'm not gonna give out promo codes every day. Just pay the full amount or sign up for a whole year. And then you get, like, it's cheaper anyway, so, yeah. Right. Where are we? What else can we look at today? I'll let you guys decide. What do we want to look at? What do we want to trade? I'm tempted to go long Nasdaq here. I haven't really charted the ES today. Can I take a look at Apple? Sure, of course. Let's have a look at Apple. I haven't looked at Apple for a long time. How about Front and GFT? I've never heard of those, so yeah, I'll take a look. Apple immediately, that looks like kind of nice right there. Where are we on the higher time frames? I have no idea. Similar situation to what the Nasdaq did, filling the gap, taking out, this is May. So you take out a low from May and you have this gap below, right? This is an old yearly level. I don't really need that on the chart anymore. It's been traded through so many times. We have a gap here. So Nasdaq, very similar. I mean, Apple is a huge part of the Nasdaq. So if you look at the Apple chart, and then if you look at the NQ, it's very, very similar. So you go onto the Qs, and there was the little gap there. Go onto the Nasdaq. Yeah, so the NQ, this is what happened with the NQ yesterday. Taking out these June lows into this gap that it had. So if you turn on regular trading hours, oh no, sorry, it was ES that filled the gap. SPX, there, that one. Same thing, right? But Apple, very, very similar sort of price action. So I kind of feel that we've potentially hit like a pretty major low here on Apple, Nasdaq, ES. It felt like yesterday was a bit of a capitulation. So I feel like it could reverse. Now I'm just a scalp trader, so I don't really care about what the macro is doing, and I'll continue to trade with the trend. But from this, okay, this is kind of nice already. So I'm just gonna perform a little bit of analysis on this chart. And we can actually go, I mean, essentially like 15-minute time frame shows it kind of clearly. And then you can take it down and become a bit more surgical in your in the analysis afterwards. But this is since last Wednesday, since Wednesday the 27th. So far this week it's just been in a downtrend. Yeah. So each high that takes the low will hide these for a second, and I'm just going to do some simple TA. So this is what's working really well for me on legacy markets. Where are we? Brush. So high takes a low, new high, new low, new high, new low, new high, new low, new high, new low. This one gets broken. Yep. So at this point, you've had that market structure. For the first time, any high that's taken, so this high here was the one that took this low here, right? So that is a pivot. That's a pivot within the market. Then you break it and you're holding above for some time, and then what you've got is just imbalance below. Okay, so if I take it down onto the lower time frames, then we can probably draw this, I mean, basically as a, essentially you've got like a bit of an order block here, right? And then what you have there is you trade into that, get a little bit higher, and then you've got imbalance within this. So you almost impulse through an order block. So when you impulse through an order block, it creates that imbalance below. And then what you can do is look for an entry within that. So this basically being a big area of imbalances. So single prints essentially, imbalance, gap, that kind of thing. And you can then look for a reversal from that point. Now I like to take it from a reference point that's that you're basically able to take it from. So if we go back to yesterday's New York Open, we look at the VWAPs, you're looking for an extension outside the VWAPs. So go down even onto the 1 minute time frame here. And now it starts to become a bit clearer still. So you see how these VWAP deviations are just constantly just holding, and then you get that reversion back in towards VWAP. Yeah, so this like market structure alongside VWAP working really nicely. And yeah, so basically that gives you this zone here where there's imbalance within the chart. Yeah, so you're almost looking for that entry, you sweep the lows, coming back into what was support, sweep it, impulse through, and then you'd be looking at this stage for continuation. So I know it's not like massively clear, but you could be going for a long within this area, stop loss down here, and you're targeting local highs. So there's a setup along those lines right now. The nice thing about this is it also has that upper VWAP band as confluence. So if it does move up, you could then be looking for a short back into VWAP. And this for me is just like, I'm literally just trading this like 2, 3, 4 times a day on the NASDAQ. So we'll see if there's a similar situation that's going on right now on this. Electronic trading hours. And once again here, you can see this is our session so far. When New York opens, I'll anchor a new VWAP to it, and I'll have a look for that. But we had this earlier on. There's been a couple of little shorts, a couple of things here. This is basically like inducing long positions, doing that kind of thing. But yeah, so I'd be looking for a move up actually on Apple. We'll see. So we've got some just big volatility here, so we'll need to wait for that to clean itself up a little bit now. Where are we at from yesterday? And you have this on the higher time frame still. So you got downtrend here, you break market structure through an order block here. This is the 15-minute. So this we're now looking at as an area of support on the NQ. So if price can come down here, what you want to see is it getting us extended away from that VWAP, coming into this zone. So if we can get an open that takes us down to like 14,660 to 14,670, that's where I would probably look for a long. And I'd essentially just look for it to go, continue this down, and then you want to break. I can't draw properly when I'm walking, I'm too shaky. Looking for something like this. Wait, where's the path? Where's the path tool gone? So let's see if we can just continue this down, continue this down, continue this down, continue this down. Then we get a break. We have a little range that forms, creates imbalances. Okay, so you impulse, you drop into it, and then you get continuation. And then we can target a reversal from around here. So that's along the lines of what I'd be looking for around the open here on the NQ. I think NQ is trading a bit better than the ES today. Maybe it's just because I haven't charted the ES today. So yeah, we'll see. But I feel kind of bullish on legacy markets. I think that we yesterday found a local bottom. So we've got 4 minutes to go until New York Open. We've got Bitcoin holding support quite well and hanging out around this POC. So if legacy markets can bounce here, then we have the opportunity for Bitcoin to come up a little bit higher into that 26,720 area, which is essentially what I'm looking for. And let's just have a look out of interest. I don't even have exo charts open right now. I just don't need it. I mean, you can see I don't need it. Like, literally. So why would I cloud my judgment with more data when I don't need more data? But anyway, we'll open up exo charts and we'll have a look. Elliot leads a lot. Apple, yeah, leads a lot of the markets, like Ether LTC back in the day. Well, yeah, you've got to remember, Apple is the biggest company in the world. Is it? What is the company market cap? Company's market cap. So this is nice. Like anyone who's, Apple is the biggest company in the world. So it has a $2.66 trillion market cap, right? So that's like, you're basically saying, okay, the Bitcoin's leading the crypto market. It's that kind of thing, right? You've got like massive dominance from Apple, Microsoft, Saudi Aramco, Alphabet, Amazon, way smaller companies. So whatever Apple does is going to translate across to what the S&P 500 is doing and to what the Nasdaq's doing, because it is the biggest asset there. So it will be leading at all times. EXO, here we go. So what is going on EXO today? So as we're coming into an open, what I would often look for, VWAP again, standard deviations. So you can see the shaded areas. It's not particularly clear anymore because I used to have like dark black background, and I've softened that slightly to a nice aesthetic looking gray recently. But what it has done is made my colors a little bit less visible. But you can see here, basically, that shaded area up there is where I would look at as resistance. And you have an example of it here. You have the VWAP acting as support. Like, honestly, man, it's like, I'm doing all this stuff, and you can literally just trade off VWAP and market structure. It's like everything you need. Two things, and they're so simple. So simple. CVD weakness. Okay, you can see prices coming back up towards these highs. Delta's just non-existent, but then you had CVD bullish divergence at VWAP earlier on with a lot of people selling into it. Just because the VWAP's acting as support. So you're going to get that anyway. Open interest moving down slightly. That was a little squeeze earlier on. Nothing too much to note on here. TPO, a bit more useful. So previous day POC is down here at 26,240. I'd also be looking at, so you've got weekly open around there as well, haven't you? So 26,230 is your weekly open. 26,240 is your previous day point of control. So if we are to get a move down, then I think that would be, oh, for fuck's sake. Every time, man. Alexandra Andranik Musa, I missed the end of it, but thank you very much for subscribing. If you have just subscribed, please do say hello in the chat. And let me know if you have any questions. Anyway, this is the start of the open. Oh, look what's happened. We've dropped into the little area we had on the chart. So we'll watch this. And put on our sessions over here. Bum. Also, actually, I don't know if I'm allowed. I don't know if I should do this yet. Can anyone see this? I'm not going to show it right now. All right, I'll quickly show. Oh my god. Oh! Okay, there we go. Done. If you know, you know. Something in development that will be released very soon, being made by some wonderful members of the community. So not only do we do, are we fantastic traders, great technical analysts, but there's also something else coming. That even if you're not a fantastic trader and a great technical analyst, it will just be able to execute trades for you based off of strategies that we've back tested and got the data for that shows they're profitable over time. So goodbye market cipher. Hello Midas. Enough of that. I'm good. I'm shilling shit well today, aren't I? I'm kind of good. I'm doing my marketing, my duty. There is a temptation here to take a long, but I do want to see this just become a little bit cleaner. This on the 3-minute time frame will be kind of clean. So you get this overextension away from VWAP. That's like number one what we want to look for. So we've had that overextension away from VWAP. Looking to change the market structure here. So this is still the low. So it's still looking for a pivot high to be put in. And then I would say probably still another low before I would feel very comfortable in longing this. Alternatively, I want to... This move is a problem because this is the volatility that happened pre-market, and it is a bit of a problem. So let's just go on to regular trading hours and see. So we've gapped down. Okay. Let's remove those. Remove those. Remove that. Remove that. So we've gapped down. Back into actually where I was looking at this as acting as support yesterday. So go back onto electronic. Jeez. Problem. It's a problem today because of this. I want to long it, but it's a problem to long it. And I don't want to give back all the money I've already made this morning. It's always the case. Bitcoin's still not doing very much. So let's just continue with the NQ. I want to see that just stay as the high, please. Because I want to go long. I want to go long, but I can't go long yet. I'm not seeing anything to tell me that I can go long yet. Unless, of course, we... Alright, new anchored view up. Comes on here. This bad boy. I'm going to keep it on the chart for now. Allow this to develop a little bit. So we've swept lows, we've swept highs. We've got a close when... I do want to long. I do want to take a long. I would want even more for this to... No, look, we're close enough. I do kind of want to take a long. Where's NQ? Let me do this on... I'm going to do this on like... shit, hold on guys. Let me set this up in case I want to actually take a trade here. Are we going to take the lows again? Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Then we've actually got something. Come on. Take the lows. Cake, what trade did you... Are you long or short right now? 10 contract degen mode. Let's do it. I'll open up a practice account and you can see me losing like millions. What's ES up to? I I want to see that high take this low. And then if this, why am I pointing? I'm pointing at the screen as if you can see me pointing. When Meta have their glasses out, that would be so cool. Imagine, like, I'll be streaming here with my Ray-Bans and you guys could like see what I'm doing. That's gonna be awesome. Like, I hate Meta, but when they release those glasses, I'm totally gonna live stream with those. And then you can like see what I'm doing. How crazy will that be? Anyway, right, I want to see that high, take that low, and then I want to see a bit of a bounce. So what I want to see, I don't know if we'll get it. Who knows? New York on Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, pivot highs, pivot lows taken. So your last pivot high from the London before New York opened was here. The last low which took the high was here. This is all internal, we haven't taken any of this. But now you've essentially got the same thing, but still looking a little bit lower. Our bias for the day on Bitcoin is actually like neutral / up. So weirdly, I'm still looking for a long on Bitcoin. Doesn't feel right because I'm at the POC. But the day has been up so far, so you kind of have to go with that bias. What's this Binance email about? Binance, fast track your XRP gains with something. Lovely. No thanks. Do I throw Quantower into the mix here and show you guys that? No, I'm gonna keep that for crew. We had like a 2.5 hour long trading room yesterday that we were just trading on Quantower, trading the legacy markets, taking like 10 contract position sizes. It was a lot of fun. It was good fun. I'm not going to show it on the on the live streams, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. $10 contracts basically being like $6 million or something like that. So we were trading with some big size. Granted, it was a practice account, so yeah, I'm not actually trading with that much size all the time. What's going on with TRB? Oh my days. AAK, I killed it on BTC yesterday, Luke. Appreciate your input, homie. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. I appreciate your comment. I appreciate the thanks and well done for trading. Well done for killing it, because I can do as much analysis as I want on this, but I can't trade it for you. So the fact that you're trading these ideas profitably or using these ideas to just give yourself an idea of what you might want to trade. You are the one that trades. You are the one responsible for taking the trade. So if you are making money, it is you that's made the money, not anyone else. But I am glad that I'm at least able to do something useful by giving you some kind of ideas of what might be a good trade or not. Come on! Oh, my dear. What is the order book looking like here on NASDAQ? Can we push up towards the WAP? WAP. WAP. Vwap, wap, wap. Vwap. I'm going mad. I'm going crazy. Bars. I might switch up my trading view profile to bars because they're nice. You can see gaps easier. Giles, second stream for me today. Love that you're actually exercising. I know, man, it's good, right? Exercising in my pink t-shirt, getting my steps in. I don't have the dogs today, so this is like an essential part of my day. When I have the dogs here, I normally get like my 10,000 steps in like first thing in the morning. It's done. But when I don't, then I need to be doing this kind of stuff. How come you're not sweating? I mean, I've got air conditioning right there, which is keeping me nice and cool. Although it does blow over my head and then goes downstairs, because I've just explained this before. My apartment is like on 2 floors. It's like a mezzanine. And I am sweating a little bit, actually. I am sweating a little bit. I'll keep my arms closed. But yeah, the cold air just like blows straight over my head and then goes downstairs and makes downstairs really cold and keeps upstairs like hot, which I hate because I like to sleep in like a cold room. But then if I'm going downstairs and chilling, anyway, cool. We've taken the lows. Fantastic. Right. Good. Good. That is what we wanted to see. Now we should get a bounce. If we don't get a bounce, then we're just continuing this market structure down, which is what we've had so far. Yeah? But if we do get a bounce, then we're looking at something that could lead to a reversal and can give us an opportunity to take some longs. So I would say, hazard a guess, that that's probably our opening balance. If we get a bounce here. There's your high. Taking that out would give us opportunities to go long. We're not entirely sure yet if this is the low, but I think it probably is. Because it's not looking particularly like dumpy on the open. And I would like to try and get along. The issue that we've got at the moment, we are still like, now we're just testing that new VWAP. And it's not breaking through that yet. Honestly, man, dread mining, serious. I had the treadmill before I knew he was doing the treadmill. Stop trolling me. My treadmill, my idea. Should we start up a little jog? Not trading today, traveling, but look at how nice and clean London is compared to New York. Yeah, man, this is the thing, right? Like, every day, mate, I have to be so careful on New York session right now. I have to be like really, really disciplined on New York. London sessions, mega forgiving. It's just like range, 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 chill, chill, chill. If you don't get the perfect entry, you're probably going to get some money anyway. It doesn't really matter because you're just ranging. Ranging, ranging, ranging. Nice and easy. Short highs, long lows, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. The problem that happens with New York is you get like shitloads more volume coming in and it becomes a little bit erratic. Okay, it does make sense, but you've got to be real careful, like actually like managing risk properly because moves can very quickly get away from you, which doesn't really happen so much during the London session. Okay, it is pretty chill during the London and the Asia sessions. When this volume kicks in, I mean, if you don't close out of a position quickly and you're getting like big moves, like what happened yesterday, like if you are not being really careful, right, look at what happened. So London session yesterday, just chill. Range, 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 range. You don't have to worry too much about what's going on. New York opens, it's like, oh my God! And then it's like, it's crazy. So if you're trading these kind of position sizes and you're just used to small moves like this, when you start swinging like that, whoa, it's sketchy. And I took a couple of nice short positions on this move down yesterday, but then I almost blew myself up. I took a long here, right? Squeaky bum time. I almost shat myself. Like at one stage I was up like $1,400 or something. And at one stage, like I was down, like basically gave back everything. And then it reversed. And I was, whoa. But man, you've got to be so careful. You've got to be so careful when New York session opens, when you're trading like big contract sizes. Because the size of the moves. And imagine if you got caught on a short here, like looking at this as a deviation, and then it's like, nah, fuck off, bye. That's dead. That's account gone. Within like a few minutes, you've wrecked yourself. It's nuts. It's absolutely insane. So like that's why I'm making as much money as I can right now during the London session, and then for New York I'm only going in when I really see like a set trade where I'm like, okay, that's my stop, that's my take profit, that's the setup. Right now we ain't got that, so I don't want to be taking a trade right now because this could just blow out. Like if you're like in a long or a short here, the thing is, when this opening range breaks, it's probably not going back to it. So if you're opening positions here, and then let's say the market decides to dump, maybe you've opened a long, and then it does this, what will probably happen is you're just going to go vroom, and it's just going to absolutely run away from you. In the same way that if you've opened a short here, and the market does this, it's probably going to start running like seriously in the other direction. New York is not very forgiving. So you've got to be careful. You've got to be real careful. Because anyone who's in a position here, half of those traders are going to get wrecked at some point today. When this decides on the direction it's going to move, half of the traders, either the people who are in long positions or the people who are in short positions, are going to get fucked up. And I don't want to be one of them, because that's essentially gambling. So I wait for a high probability setup. That is not high probability. As much as I would love to take a long because I think we're going up, it's not high probability enough for me today. Dread Mining, you think NASDAQ would take out yesterday's low before the bounce? No, I don't. I think yesterday was the bottom. Now that's just, again, gut feeling, can't take a trade off of that, but I think yesterday was the bottom. I think that is our low in. And I think this is our support, and I do think we're going to move up on this session. But it's a hunch. Anyway, there we go. Taking out, so opening range, taking out the lows, taking out the highs. We're still waiting for some kind of close above this in order to either confirm this is a change in market structure, in which case we've got to get through that VWAP and we've got to start pushing up to here. And then we've got to find some kind of imbalance to trade. But there isn't anything. It's just chop. Mental chop. Crazy chop. Chop suey, chop city, chop. Choppity chop. Bitcoins also a little bit choppy. This from our, so what I said earlier, this would have set up for a short position. Sorry. That candle there from our typical New York Open strategy would have set up for a short position, but essentially you're only targeting that, so what's the point? At this stage, you've got maybe another opportunity to go short here. But again, I think NASDAQ, come on, push. Push, 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 push. Keep going. Higher, please. This 3-minute chart is looking sexy. All right. Okay. I think we're seeing what I want to see right now, which I'm happy about. Got to spend a bit more time up here before I feel confident, but then we're essentially going to get something. Yes. Come on. Close this candle up here. Close this candle up here. Lovely stuff. All right, cool. I got a setup. Ping, ping, ping. It's not the best risk to reward on this right now. But that would be a take profit one. We got a setup. There we go. That's all we needed to wait for. Long bias confirmed. Now I'm looking for a long position. It's probably going to go take the high without and leave us behind now. You'd go stop here. I mean, you could even go 1 minute time frame now. Long off of this. Hold on. There's two set. Oh my god, this is still choppy. I don't like it. You've literally got. This is already quite high. But you've got an entry within here. Oh, there's no pivot there. No, it's too high. It's too high. There's no pivot within that. But I mean, this is probably just going to go and take those highs now. And then we'll have to come back and find something later. But I think that alone is probably enough confirmation to say we're about to run. And this is what I mean. Like, if you're on the wrong side of the trade here, yeah, you might not get an exit. Like that little move into here, I can't trade it because it's just not the risk to reward on it. But I think we're probably going to run and come back up towards these highs now. Don't fucking long this. Right now it's stupid. Can the last red candle be market structure change already? I don't know. See, what I'm basically what I'm considering here, I'm just looking at, okay, we've broken through the VWAP, we're holding outside the bands. When you start to hold outside the bands like this, you just tend to look for continuation until you get acceptance back inside. And because you're just creating these imbalances, and this is now looking like an impulse, I would want to see that to continue. I'm not looking at the order flow, so I don't really know what's going on. I'm kind of doing this a little bit blind, but I would like to see this continue on a bit higher than where we currently are. Just thinking about it. Alternatively, it takes you back to that little 3-minute chart where you have a partial retrace of this, and you drop into here somewhere, and then you're looking at this as acting as support. If you've got the VWAP, then giving you confluence here. Bitcoin down. Choppy as well. Oof. It's not a very nice open, this. I guess because we had the unemployment data and the GDP data that came out an hour before the open, I guess that's like messed up the like the actual session open somewhat, because you've already just had a ton of volatility, which has just skewed things. Like, we're coming into a session having already like put in a big range already, so are we just gonna like trade inside that for now? You got some, so the bid is chasing this. It is trying to push higher. You've got like a nice big old buy wall going on. I could potentially open up no, I don't know. I'm not ready to give you guys that much alpha for free. I'm not ready to show you the order book as well. That's for crew only. I'll tell you what I think is going to happen based on what I'm seeing, which is I still think we can push a little bit higher here because the bid is chasing, but I'm not going to show you it. There we go. Cool. We are continuing. We can still go a bit higher. Bid's still chasing. Bid is now resting around here. Previously it was in this zone. Bid's still chasing. It's now come up to this little pivot. I'm looking on a tick chart, so this is like literally like I mean, you can see it, right? You can see, this is what I mean. These VWAP bands just working like that, and you have the bid just chasing this up. It really is sometimes as simple as you just wait for the move, the confirmation. You then just drop into any liquidity and you just go for it after that. And then you're just trading outside. You're just trading outside this line. Once you get acceptance back inside it, and not like tick chart acceptance, okay, this is just chilling. But once you get that acceptance back inside properly, then you look for a move back down here. But this could still keep going. And we're looking for this high, essentially now. Is there anything here that we're like missing out on? 1 minute. You could go for a little double top on this. But anyway, that's a nice little push to start the day. I'd love to see those highs taken, but was anyone degenerate enough to just take a long position just because I said I think it's going up? Not that there is no financial advice on this channel. I'm just literally shit talking. But if anyone did ape into a long position, then congratulations. Thanks for listening. You're welcome. And if anyone got trapped in a short position when I told you not to, then fuck you. You deserve it. That was clean. Not easy to trade, but whatever. We've still got this. I mean, literally now, like anything within here is fair game. Just long within this zone somewhere. They just drop back into there at some point today. Non-financial advice. I am not a financial advisor. I am just a random dude talking shit on the internet. But I like the look of that zone there. The same as I like the look of this zone down here. NQ's so easy, man. What's Bitcoin doing? Just follow the markets that have the liquidity right now. Let's put an alert. Could we go short back into at some point we could probably go short into this area. I mean, if we do take out these highs, can probably go short back into there. I'm gonna do it on like the super low time frames because this is too fast even on a 1 minute. You've not got much structure here on the 1 minute. Come on, a little bit higher. 14,780. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Let's get rid of that guy. No, that's the wrong guy. No, it's the right guy. Let's get rid of that one. Bye-bye. New view up. New York Open view up. Groovy. Do you know any good financial advisor in London? No, I don't. Unfortunately not. I wish I did. I wish I did. Honestly, like, financial advice in London is not something that really goes together, is it? Basically, London just wants you to be poor all the time. So, oh, you got money. Cool, we'll take that. Yeah, cool, we'll take that. Yeah, cool. Oh, you run a business. Yeah, we'll take all of that. Great. Yeah, cool. You live in London. Yeah, great. We're going to take all your money. So I do not want to live in London anymore. Scammers. Gurgly Urban. welcome. Yeah. UK is death for success. Like if you make a success of yourself and you're not part of the elite, you're just gonna get screwed over. They want to keep the status quo. They want to keep the people with the money having the money, and if you're just a little peasant, you ain't allowed it. You're not allowed nothing. Same in America. So I want to get my ass over to Dubai. But I have too many ties in this country and I feel too guilty for leaving it. It is quite funny though. It's like if you own crypto in the UK, like the banks just as default think you're poor and think you're a degenerate and that you like can't do anything. It's like, yeah, cool. I want to invest in this property. I want to buy this property, and they're like, well, where's all your money? I'm like, well, I don't have it in your bank account because you're fucking crooks. It's like, well, where is it? It's in crypto, and they're like, get fucked. That's not real money. You can't. We're not letting you invest in anything. Okay, it was a double top. I still want to see price come back down here. It gives us a little something. Thanks for your streams, helps a lot to be able to read price action better, so thanks. Thank you very much. I'm glad it is helpful. Should we do some should we look at some shitcoins? Should we look at, I've got some other stuff on here. What's Solana up to? What's going on in the macro? Oh, white, ugly. What was that? Bright white chart. Why is there a white chart hidden in here somewhere? Is BTC looking like it's going to take yesterday's top? I'm not sure. Like for me, I want to see Bitcoin going up to 26,680 to 26,720, 26,760, right? That kind of zone. That's where my red box is. I just think we're a little bit too far away from any invalidation now to be realistically looking for short positions. So that's where I wanted it. I haven't traded this yet today, and I'm unwilling to do so. That's not even the MPOC anymore. That can get lost. I'm unwilling to do so unless we do come up here, because I do have a bullish bias. So I don't want to be taking shorts when you're this far away from a high. Yeah, I'd rather just not take a trade. It's better to not win money than it is to lose money. I'd rather make 0 on the day than minus 1,000 or minus 100. If you make 0 on the day, there's always another day. And there's always another trade. Someone's trying to scam me. Probably should not have clicked on that email. What are we gonna look at, guys? I need a wee. I've been drinking too much water. Hold on, bear with me. Otherwise I'll be distracted because I'll be like, I need a wee. I need the toilet. Back in a sec. I'm back. Hello. Why is no one talking? Where is everybody? What do you want to talk about? Hey guys, what do you want to talk about? How's your day been? GM, cool boy. Good morning, good afternoon. I saw this chart earlier. I have no. Can anybody tell me what happened to this thing? I have this on my red list. I was like, yeah, this looks like a good short position. Look, so I did this on a stream like a few weeks ago. This BNX thing, I think someone asked about it, and they were like, oh, does BNX look like a good short position? And it just like had an SFP of like a double top. I was like, yeah, cool. This looks like a good opportunity for short. I'm going to put a red label on it, so then I know to maybe take a short position. And look, what the fuck? Literally. I have no idea what happened. It was this SFP. Does anyone remember it? I can't remember when it was. I'll have to have a look back at like, yeah, stream from February of this year. I just saw this earlier. I was like, yeah, what? Dead. But that's quite funny that that's on here and it's still got a red label on it. I don't know what happened to that. That looks crazy. Right, what else is going on? There are some mad looking charts in crypto right now. Can you maybe check out TRB? So yeah, TRB, I had a couple of setups earlier. So basically, I took a little short position earlier on, based off of a falling wedge breakout. It was a breakout from a falling wedge, guys. It was so newbie of me. But yeah, I took a short here. I posted it on Twitter. I posted it into my trading room on Discord. I took a little short position, got out of VWAP. It was like a 10% move. Since then, I mean, honestly, I would like to see it come back up here for more of a swing trade. Like, if you're looking to swing short this, the moment might have gone already. Yeah, I think for a swing, I'd have to see it come back up here. I don't have a desire to continue with this nonsense. Nasdaq's kind of stopped moving right now. So yeah, this is giving us a... I think they updated the token contract. Probably did. I just saw it on there. I was like, why does this have a red label? And I was like, oh my god, wow, cool. Do we want to do some like higher time frame TA? Do we want to do anything else? My legs are getting tired. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stream for. This is over an hour already. They split the token 100 to 1. All right, fine. How about longing T? How about longing TRB around 42? I mean, yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe 40. You got a big zone, 42 to 38, right? I don't know. There's the better assets out there to trade, right? I mean, it would be something similar to what happened here, wouldn't it? You'd essentially be looking for this to drop back down what it did previously, and yeah, okay, cool, it bounced to new highs after that. But you got your invalidation's down there at 33. Like, does that look like a good trade to you? A high probability setup to go get rid of that. But does this look like a high probability setup to you when it's already cooked? Yeah, not for me, I don't think. Not for moi. I think there's probably better opportunities, better things to trade out there. What's happened to my music? Have I just killed my music by accident? Where is he? High time frame analysis on BTC would be cool. I mean, I do the high time frame analysis on Bitcoin on like all of my updates, so you just need to look at the video every day. But yeah, sure, I'll repeat. I will repeat. Let me just hold on. Let me go back to Nasdaq because we're coming into a possible setup here. So we want to see this area hold. There we go. Okay. ES doing something similar. Oh. Yes. Okay, good. All right. yeah, we want to see this zone hold on Nasdaq and on the ES. Okay, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for a bounce here. Let me just bear with, because I would like to be able to take a trade here if I can. Non-financial advice. I'm not trading it, not at all. I'm not trading nothing. I'm not trading nothing. Paper trading only, practice account. No, nothing's actually gonna happen here. I ain't trading shit. I ain't trading nothing. Totally didn't scalp it. I did not do any scalp long there off of the VWAP. Promise. That was so easy. Yep. Didn't happen. You didn't see nothing. You saw nothing. Cool. More water. Thirsty. Thirsty. Oh, I am sweating a bit now. Sweat gone. I'm too good. It's so easy. Right, now what? What do we do now? Like we've just, okay. Still want to see continuation. Still want to see higher. Still want to see higher. But man, that was nice. That was lovely. ES and Nasdaq, right? Both. Mwah! I am a happy man right now. That went very well. Push! Push, Nasdaq! Push, push, push! Bitcoin red box! Bitcoin red box, NASDAQ long box, ES same thing. Fucking yeah. Handing everything to you guys on a plate with my non-financial advice. Paper trading. I don't know what to look for next. Should we go back to altcoins again? Because I mean, like, it's done everything that we wanted it to do. It's done everything. It's done everything. Comp short. Let's have a look at comp. Comp. USDT. .p. Oh my god. Alright, what have we got here? What do we have here? Okay, we're taking out that one. Bing. Problem is, you got all these over here, right? So that is an issue. This is basically what Bitcoin did with like internal structure. Oh, is ES coming back down here again? And NASDAQ. I should not overtrade this. Ah! You're really gonna give a second entry on this? Really? Hold on. I'll get back to comp in a minute. Is it really gonna do it again? I don't trust this. Ooh. It's kind of, I can't keep, no. This time I'm not. Last time I did take the long, but scalp long, this isn't the scalp anymore. I don't like that it's coming back and giving another entry. That seems too easy at this stage. I don't like it. But anyway. Crazy. I mean, if this, the fact that this is giving a second opportunity to get in, I just don't like it. Like, I like to get in, out, done, trade gone. Don't like this whole, like, yeah, we're going to keep on giving opportunities to get in, because the thing is, if this gets lost, we're coming down and we're taking the lows again. And it's another situation that you're probably going to not, you might not be able to recover from that. Because there's not really any structural support beyond that on this chart. And if like ES is doing it as well, cool, fine, okay, maybe because of the speed of the move up, the speed of the bounce, because the legend here just aped in to like a, it's like a one contract. But because of the speed of the move up, maybe you have a bit more absorption around here and maybe you start to hold it and then we reverse and then we go for those highs eventually. But I like to scalp. I don't like it when it's like messing around like this, like it did earlier. Like that for me, like that move, that's like $1,000 in the bank off of like 2 contracts. It's all you need. I don't want to be messing around with that. Probably still going to bounce. There's opportunity here. All right, I'm going to have to go back onto the... This is too distracting. No, 15-second chart. Do I have any more input on this, or am I just now... Do I now just have to admit that I don't really know what it's going to do anymore? It's still strong. What's the time? So we've had our initial balance. So okay. So So is this the EQ, initial balance EQ? And we're now testing that from like higher time frame perspective. What's going on in the TPO? Where are we at now? POC, daily point of control. Yeah. This is more of a day trade position. So you reduce your risk, you reduce size, and what was essentially like a scalp before, I mean, we've basically got this area still acting as support, and you're now looking at this as more of a day trade. The fact that we're holding down here probably means to say that, okay, you essentially have to have your invalidation down on that, because that's now, I mean, it's not the pivot low, we haven't actually made a new high, we're just still range bound. But you would have to day trade long. If you're going to day trade long this, you're basically then looking up here somewhere. The fact that we're spending so long down here, we got to be looking up here now, and that's probably for the rest of the session at this stage. Otherwise, we're going down to take these lows. How's this little like trend line going on? We still have this. So we still have this higher time frame stuff happening. Bump and run. What was the volume like yesterday in comparison? That was okay. So yeah, like maybe a little bump and run type of thing going on here. But this is giving like too much opportunity at the lows. So now we're testing that opening range. So I'm distracted now. I'm trying to think if I want to actually take another little scalp long off of this. And I don't know. I don't really know if I want to. I don't really know. Let's not. All right. Yeah. All right, back to Bitcoin. So if that is like a little double top that we've just put in on the old legacy markets, then yeah, we've hit the right area for a short position now on Bitcoin as well. I don't know. I think I've got to wait for this now. I think I had a good read of what was going on earlier on. And now we've basically done everything we wanted it to do at the open, and now we just got to wait and see what happens next. There's been some good trades there. Good opportunity to go short on Bitcoin there. A couple of nice little scalps on the NASDAQ. And now we just wait. We wait for the next opportunity. We see what it's going to give us next. So I think really it's probably the time for me now just to sit down and analyze and see if I can get a couple of trades in myself when this goes. You got the order books heavy down now, so we'll take out the lows for the day. And this is what I mean, right? That's like I don't like seeing it hang out down there, because once you do that, it runs away from you. It's the same as what happened at the open. You get a confirmation, you can get the scalps, VWAP, great. I hate it when we spend time at somewhere, like, because then it gives too much opportunity, and then it's like, okay, cool, yeah, we're just gonna run away from you now. A scalper. Dread mining, any insight on percentage of your account you would trade on these scalps? What are you risking? So on average, basically what I'm doing, I'm trading the mini. So it really depends on the movement. Like, it, for me, normally lands between like 0.8 to 1.2% if I'm trading like a couple of contracts on the mini. If I'm not feeling it, I'll just drop that down to like single contract sizes. But because it's scalping, you don't really have like risk as such, because you're just taking the scalp on the reaction. Yeah, you're just getting in and you're getting out. And then you feel the market. Like, if I was to lose $1,000, I'd be out of there. But what I do have, and this is like to save from any mistakes, and this is what almost got hit yesterday, is there's a max loss limit. So a max loss limit of 2%. So it's impossible. If I lose 2% in the day, I'm done for the day. Like, literally locked out of that account. Cannot trade anymore. So that's kind of what I'm risking, because I'm going for like big win rate because it's scalp trading. So I'm not really going for big R. I don't really believe in big R. I don't like it when everyone's like, oh, it's got like a 3-to-1 R, because it doesn't. Like, the market's dynamic. Like, this is a scalp long, in and out. Like, would you really have held realistically to go and take the highs because you're expecting a higher high? So that's the wrong thing. Not me. That's not the kind of trading I like. I'm just like, cool, scalp in, out, done. I'm done. So it would have been less than like a 1R on that eventually. But I like to just win trades consistently. But what I do have set is a maximum loss of 2%. So if I do hit a couple of losers in a row, it's just, okay, come back, new day. So yeah, it's that kind of thing. That kind of thing. With swing trades and with more like day trade ideas. So like, let's say, okay, we had that day trade idea thing from this based off of like, okay, we're not going to come and take the low. I don't know what's going on here anymore. Like, this is just now just like messy. I can't read that in it anymore. So we'll see what happens next. But for those day trades, then I will calculate risk a bit more. But for scalps, yeah, I'm just taking scalps of 1 or 2 contract sizes. And on average, that'll be, on average, I'm winning or losing like often, yeah, like 800 to 1,200. And I'm rebalancing consistently, so. But yeah, cool. On that note, I think I will call it a day, because I don't know what's happening anymore. Like, we had some fun on the open, and now we wait for the next high probability setup to present itself. As always, if anyone has any questions, if anyone is interested in the crew or any of the stuff that we have, or yeah, if anyone just wants to ask something at all, I'm always around in Discord, and I'm going to be around for the rest of the day as always. So if you're in the crew, you have a question, tag me, I'm there. If you're not in the crew, drop me a comment on a post on Twitter, and I'll answer any questions you have, or I'll try and share what we have. So yeah, anything you want. I'm shit with DMs, like, don't DM me because I probably won't respond. But tag me and comment on Twitter posts, and I'll always respond to those. The thing like with DMs is they don't do anything for me. By commenting, I get engagement, so you're basically then paying for my time somewhat. But yeah, I'm probably not going to respond to DMs. Anyway, I'm rambling. Thanks everybody. Have a great day. See you soon. That was good fun. And yeah, I'll catch you in the next video /stream/something. Goodbye. Bye.